What's up, everybody? Back to posting. Just got done having the notorious COVID-19, so we're back, and yeah, we're gonna talk about Superman Legacy since we haven't done that yet, and there's been tons of news regarding Superman Legacy, so we got a lot to talk about. First things first is the cast, and this cast is so stacked. We got David Cornswell as Superman, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, Isabella Merce as Hawkgirl, Sarah Sampaio as Eva Tessmacher, and we got Skylar Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen. This guy was in X-Men First Class, but he gets a redo because, I mean, they kind of did him dirty, I'm not gonna lie. So he's playing Mr. Terrific. Maria Gabriella is playing Engineer. Rachel Brosnahan, Lois Lane, Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner. That was a weird one, but I think he's gonna pull it off. Anthony Kerrigan as Metamorpho, and Terrence Rosemore as Otis Graves. Bro, Anthony Kerrigan, if you don't recognize him, or if you think you do recognize him, he's from Gotham, and he plays Victor Zsasz, and he does such a good job in that role. I'm currently rewatching Gotham right now, so I'm probably gonna have a video up talking about it later. I'm not sure when that's gonna be, but I can't wait. Now, we just got another casting a few days ago on March 1st, and this is Wendell Pierce as Perry White. And bro, this cast is so stacked, but there's no misses. Also, if I'm talking funny, it's because my nose is still messed up. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, bro, this cast is so good because I think Skylar, he was original, I think, fan cast for Jimmy Olsen. Because, I mean, we're not going to talk about the one in the Snyderverse. Isabella Merced, I think, is also very good. I don't think they're going to keep Hawkman's actor because I think they're 10 years or so apart, which, I mean, I guess they could still do because Reed Richards and Sue Storm are 10 years apart, but I'm not sure they're going to do that because I don't know if they're going to do the reincarnating thing like they did in the Arrowverse and the comics, how, when they die, they grow up and they find each other. I'm not sure if they're going to do that. Now, Metamorpho, I can only remember him from Young Justice, and he was pretty cool in there. I think he was good friends with Batman, so maybe that'll still be a thing. And although I like the Mr. Terrific in Arrow, I think we need the real Mr. Terrific, and I saw on Twitter that he's getting shredded for this role. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, the Engineer is part of the Authority, and I think she's definitely gonna tie in the Authority to this. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. I haven't even really heard of what the Authority actually are, but I know they're not the best people. Now, the real question is Nathan Fillion going to have a bowl cut for Guy Gardner? I don't think he will. I think he'll have, I might have a picture up on the screen, but I think he's going to have that haircut. I think that haircut suits him pretty good too. But, I mean, the top 3 casting choices we have to talk about is the Lex, the Superman, and the Lois. I think Nicholas Hoult auditioned for Superman, but didn't get it, so he's Lex Luthor. I still think that's really good. As you've seen in some set photos, or not, behind the scenes stuff, you see him have a shaved head. So we're not gonna have another Superman or Batman vs Superman Lex, which once again we're not gonna talk about. Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane is a really, really good choice. If they have her, kind of like the Superman Lois Lane, that show's so good. The Superman in that is really good, and Lois is really good. If they just stick with that, obviously add more to her character as well, I think they could pull off really good Lois. And the Superman, bro, this Superman has to be perfect. It can't be I like Henry Cavill in the role, but it can't be like his Superman. We can't have Superman flying through buildings and destroying the city. We can't have that, which was my main problem with the other Superman. James Gunn gave us some news about them filming in Norway, saying that they filmed the first scenes, which are when Superman flees to the ice fortress, and he wanted a place to feel be beautiful, and be in the middle of the Arctic. It felt like that. I feel like that's good once again, bro. I feel like James Gunn, he puts so much effort into everything he makes and shit. But no, also the logo, we gotta talk about the logo. I'm gonna put it up on the screen now, and dude, bro, this looks so good. Maybe, I'm not sure if it's just the shadows or whatever. Maybe the yellow, or be a little bit brighter, but I can see the blues, a bit brighter. I do hope that this is a little bit brighter, but this is such a good logo. I think James Gunn was talking about how they're gonna have gold plating on the cape as well, potentially, which I don't think we've had that yet. Only for the Christopher Reeves Superman, that was just like a yellow triangle. So now, one thing about Superman that I'm probably the the most excited to see is Superman doesn't, the only purpose of Superman doesn't have to be fighting aliens, like fighting Doomsday or Parasite or people like Lobo and those types of characters. It doesn't have to always lead to that. Superman is someone who would get your cat out of a tree, or this panel right here that I'm putting up on the screen. If we see this, because James Gunn tweeted this out, if we see this panel on screen, bro, like, so many people are gonna appreciate it. Even though Superman has these extraordinary powers, he's supposed to, be like, kind of like what Spider-Man does, like the friendly neighborhood stuff as well as the big threats. Like I said, getting your cat out of a tree, stopping, I guess, this from happening, helping people, inspiring people, giving people hope. And this is what we need with Superman. And that's why I'm so invested in this, and it has to be maybe not perfect, because nothing's perfect, and it's very hard to do that, but near perfect. It has to be so good. Before I end this video, I have to go back to the logo quick. I realized that I think it is the Kingdom Come layout, but it's just not black, which I think is a really cool look. I didn't expect them to go for that, because I either thought it was going to be Kingdom Come or normal, but they mixed both, and I really like that. So far, that's basically what we got with Superman Legacy. Or not, it's just called Superman, by the way, now. I totally forgot that. It's not even called Superman Legacy anymore. It's just called Superman. I do think that's pretty fitting, too. But, no, this is, so far what we got. And so far, it looks very promising, and I'm loving it. So yeah, this was just talking about everything that's come out so far. And I'm probably going to start talking about plot stuff and what I'd like to see in the film. I'm going to do that with like all the DCU projects, like Brave and the Bold, Woman of Tomorrow, Green Lanterns, Booster Gold, all that fun stuff. I cannot wait for this. Next year, July 25th, I think. Or no, it's going to be in that week, I think, of July. It's going to be in July, and I can't wait. I just know that James Gunn has made the Guardians trilogy, Suicide Squad, and Peacemaker, and they've all been hits. And he puts all of his passion into these projects and takes inspiration from comic books and the feedback from the fans. And all of us appreciate it. So I can't wait until this drops. Once again, subscribe and like this video if you enjoy and want more. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Peace.